All right, Shane, we're going to start here in 1 minute. 1 minute to sync up with our radio broadcast. All right, Shane, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 10 seconds, Shane. Presented by XRB Radio, 1610 AM and powered by AudioSportsOnline.com. Brownsburg varsity basketball is on the air. Hello again, everybody. I'm Rob Kendall. Thanks for joining us tonight right here on Audio Sports Online, where the Brownsburg Bulldogs, with a record of 6-9, will play host to the Raiders of Lafayette Harrison. Again, Rob Kendall is my name. Thank you for joining us. Got about 3 minutes before we begin tonight's broadcast, and we want to take a moment to begin by thanking our corporate sponsor, our video sponsor, the Hendricks County Flyer. Couldn't do it without them. Wednesday, Saturdays, the papers come out, and flyergroup.com is the website where you can get advanced looks at all the stories that appear in the Flyer. Flyergroup.com. Also want to thank our friends at Hoosier Pizza all month long. If you get that flyer, they got a coupon in there where if you buy a 14-inch pizza, they're going to give you a 14-inch pizza completely free. Can't beat that. Hoosier Pizza. It's located right at the corner of Northfield Drive and 136 in the Marathon Gas Station Shopping Center. Call 858-7568 for more information. Well, teams warming up on the floor now. You can see the Bulldogs there on your screen. Hey, what is a good neighbor? It's someone nearby who helps make your life a little easier. It's State Farm agent Pete Fay. He takes the time to understand your insurance and financial needs. So whether you're preparing for your child's college education or planning for your retirement, get the kind of help you'd expect from a good neighbor. Visit State Farm agent Pete Fay at 431 East Northfield Suite 100 in Brownsburg. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And when plumbing problems arise, you want a plumbing company with an impressive truck or fancy jingles? Of course not. You want your problem solved quickly and at an affordable price. At Westside Plumbing, we understand you want a plumber who is honest, respectful, and knows how to fix the problem. Westside Plumbing provides fast, professional plumbing service 7 days a week. When you invite Westside Plumbing into your home, be assured they'll be knowledgeable, timely, and will give your home the respect it deserves. Honesty, integrity, and respect. That's what you get when you call Westside Plumbing at 445-8399. That's 445-8399. Westside Plumbing, serving Brownsburg and all of Hendricks County. And before we get to our starting lineups, the winter of 2013 could mean a new beginning for your outdated jewelry. Diamonds are forever, but styles change and mountings wear away. Let the professionals at Nelson Jewelers in Brownsburg help you update your precious heirloom jewelry with a fresh and unique design. You can feel confident that your gems will receive the utmost care in their state-of-the-art in-house repair shop. Visit Nelson Jewelers, where you'll find quality jewelry and excellent service. Nelson Jewelers since 1958. A little out of the way, very much out of the ordinary. All right, both teams on their respective benches now, and we are going to have our starting lineups for tonight's game as your Bulldogs get ready to host the Raiders of Lafayette Harrison. For the Raiders, it'll be number 10, Bobby Rogers, a senior, 25, Cole Smith, a senior, 35, Mark Houston, a senior, 41, Noah Thomas, a junior, and number 42 is Talon Songarath, easy enough for me to say, Songarath, a junior. So Rogers, Smith, Houston, Thomas, and Songarath for the visiting Lafayette Harrison Raiders. We will take a pause for our pregame announcements and the national anthem, and then we will have high school basketball for you. All right, there you go. The playing of our national anthem. The Raiders of Lafayette Harrison will now be introduced. As we do, we'll tell you who's going to be starting tonight for the Bulldogs. It'll be number 4, Gerald Harney, 5'9", a senior. Number 11, Tyler Houston, 5'11", a junior. 30 is Trevor Lucas, 6'1", a junior. 34, Kenneth Walton, KJ Walton, 6'2", a sophomore. And 42 is Kyle Thompson, 6'7", a junior. So Harney, Houston, Lucas, Walton, and Kyle Thompson wrapping up the starting lineups for your Brownsburg Bulldogs. Again, want to say hi to Shane Ray back in the XRB studios, pushing all the buttons, making everything happen tonight for us. So we certainly appreciate that for those of you that are tuned in on XRB Radio, 1610 AM. And also don't forget, we've got the Ronald Norred Show, which comes your way every Wednesday night on XRB Radio, 1610 AM. Taped Tuesdays at Hoosier Pizza in Brownsburg. We're going to have to change that this week, and Coach and I talked a little bit before the game. Probably going to tape that on Wednesday this week. Maybe do the show live because the Bulldogs play on Tuesday night this week. So we're going to talk with our man, Jeff Aldridge at Hoosier Pizza, and try to get that figured out. Bulldogs will be the home team in white, purple letters and numbers. The Raiders, the visitors, in their blue road uniforms with orange letters and numbers. And for the Bulldogs to tip it up tonight, it will be Walton against 41 Noah Thomas, who is listed at 6'8". Tip is up, underway, and Thomas, so tall, he was able to tip the basketball twice. Raiders with the ball, right side. They'll come over to Houston. Round the horn left, all the way over. Now skipping it back across court to Thomas. Thomas with the ball in the right wing. Flips it up top to Rogers. Round the horn left side in the corner, it comes to Songrath. Inside, knocked away by Thompson. Ends up in the hands of Thomas. Good defense by the Bulldogs early on. Pass down inside. There's position. Shot blocked by Thompson, but they're going to call a foul. First free throw good, so the first points go to the Raiders. Second shot is up. It's good, and it's 2-0 in favor of Lafayette Harrison. Timeout as the ball caught in the rim, or the net, I should say. Ball comes left side over to Houston. Houston dribbles, picks up, down into Thompson. Thompson backs down, spin move, up top. There's a three ball. It's up and no good from Lucas. Rebound tracked down by Thompson. Thompson in the corner, up top to Houston. Houston dribbles, picks it up. Now takes it towards the center of the floor to Thompson in the corner. Back into Houston, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs, and it's going to belong to Harrison. Bulldogs leading it, or trailing it rather, by 2 early on in this one. Around the horn it comes, all the way left side. And a steal there by Lucas. And Lucas, unfortunately, dribbling off his foot out of bounds. Now, we talked with Coach Norred on the coaches show this week about the change in lineup that he went with last week against Crawfordsville, which, after a slow start by the starters, spearheaded that big victory, probably the biggest victory of the year for the team. And we'll see tonight with some of those kids playing very well in the last ball game. If he doesn't get quick to go to the bench again tonight. Rogers, jumper, good. That's a 3-ball. And it's 5-0. Favor of the Raiders. Around the horn it comes to Lucas. Lucas looks down inside. And a traveling call on the Bulldogs. So another slow start for Brownsburg. As it's a 5-0 game. Rogers with the ball, flips it left side. Rogers dribbling, center of the floor. Now all the way left side. Over to Sondergrath. Sondgurath, easy enough for me to say. Another basket goes up and in, and it's 7-0, which is the very similar spot the Bulldogs found themselves in last week against Crawfordsville. Walton, jumper, top of the key. It's up, it's no good. Rebound fought for, and it's pulled down out of there. Going to belong to the visitors. Coming back the other way. Rogers between the legs. 4:55 left to play in the first quarter of action. All the way to the hole, up and in for two. It's 9-0. Ronald Norred calls a timeout, and Norred's timeout will result in a substitution coming in after the chat with the team. The new Ivy Tech Community College campus will be located just off I-74 in Crawfordsville and will be open for the spring 2013 semester, which is now. The new campus will feature science labs and computer classrooms. You can earn an associate's degree in business administration and continue your studies online and earn a bachelor's degree through an arrangement with the Western Governors University. Be among the first students on a brand new Ivy Tech campus. Call 888-IVY-LINE or go to ivytech.edu. Ivy Tech is changing lives. Nine to nothing, not the start Brownsburg was looking for in this one. And a whistle and a foul on Harrison. And this was a hole they found themselves in against Noblesville a couple of weeks ago, in which they basically played, the Millers even the rest of the ball game. Harney to the hole, shot blocked, loose ball put up by Lucas, no. Walton in there with it, power dribble goes up and in for two, and the Bulldogs are on the board. And perhaps whatever Coach Norred said to the team during the timeout got them playing a little harder. That was an aggressive 2 points for the Bulldogs. Nearly a steal and out of bounds. Ian Good in the ball game, number 12. Good, a senior, probably most well known for his quarterbacking exploits for the football team. To Good. Good backdoor pass knocked away. Went back the other way. Pass down inside. Shot blocked from behind by Good. Loose ball fought for on the floor. And something was called, jump ball. That means possession arrow favors Brownsburg. Round the horn it comes. Jumper, 3 balls, good for Harney. Trapped in the corner. Bulldogs on a 5-0 run. Whistle and a foul is called on the Bulldogs. Houston hit with the foul. Jacob Bauer in the ball game for the visitors. Number 31, nearly a steal. And the Bulldogs have certainly amped up the defensive pressure since the timeout, and actually have amped up the intensity everywhere as they were crashing the. Oh, there's a steal by Good. As I was going to say, they were crashing the offensive boards for their first points. Harney dribbles, jumper from the elbow, up, short, rebound tipped up. Nice play by Houston. Save. It'll end up back in the hands of 22, Jimmy Meskel. So Meskel makes the save. And now it goes hard to the hole, missed the layup, grabs the rebound, dribbles out, loose ball, and there's a steal for the Harrison Raiders. Harrison leads by 4. Big power jump to the shot. Rebound put up. No. Harney grabs the rebound. And here come the Bulldogs. Harney, top of the key. Thought about a 3. Now we'll take it. It's up. It's good. And the Bulldogs, 8-0 run, cuts the lead to 1. 2:18 left to play in the first quarter. Rob Kendall's my name. Thanks for joining us tonight right here on AudioSportsOnline.com. And an errant pass out of bounds. It'll belong, well, they'll say last touch by the Bulldogs. Don't forget our friends at Who's Your Pizza, where all month long, if you present that coupon out of the flyer, they're going to give you a free 14-inch pizza with the purchase of a 14-inch pizza. Who's Your Pizza, located right there at the corner of Northfield Drive and 136 in Brownsburg. That's the Marathon Gas Station Shopping Center. Raiders working the ball. Bauer with it. Takes it inside. Lost the handle on it off the foot of Ian Good. Or, I'm sorry, that's Jimmy Meskel. And out of bounds, it'll stay in the hands of the Raiders. If you are a girls basketball fan, we're going to have sectional action for you tomorrow night. The Bulldogs will play host to Ben Davis. Tomorrow night, 7:30, our man Marcus Fredwell is going to have the call of that ball game. There's a whistle and a foul, and 41 Noah Thomas will head to the free throw line with a chance to complete the three-point play. Free throw no good, 11-8. Meskel grabs the rebound. That'll be an audio-only broadcast tomorrow night, though, but we will have the game for you. Right side to Pope. Pope dribbles, looking, flips it off over to Walton. To Harney. Walton on the floor, takes it to the lane, shot up, no good, but he will draw the foul, and Walton shoot 2. Minute 8 to play, first quarter. First free throw up and around and no good. One more on the way for Walton. Second free throw up, and it is no good. So Walton can't convert. And the Bulldogs still down by 3. Pass down inside to Thomas. Thomas position too tall and puts it up and in. Pope with the ball over to Meskel. Meskel to Harney. Harney dribbles between the legs, flips it right side to Pope. Pope comes back center of the floor. Taking all the way again to the right wing. Picks up the dribble. Gives it to Walton. Walton puts the ball on the floor, hard to the hole. Shot is blocked. Stolen back by Good. Good to Meskel. Meskel pass down inside to Good. Tipped away. Loose ball out of there and a whistle. And I believe they're going to get the Bulldogs for a foul. That'll be the 5th team foul on Brownsburg. So the Bulldogs down by 5, 13-8. Ball knocked out of bounds and last touched by Brownsburg. 8.5 seconds to play here in the first quarter. In the corner, it comes to Rogers, left side. Shot is up and good. It's a long 2. And that will bring about the end of the first quarter. Not a good end for the Bulldogs. 15-8 at the end of one quarter. Hey, would you recognize the warning signs of a heart attack when it mattered most? Don't ignore the signs. Listen to your heart. 88% of cardiac arrests occur at home, which means your ability to recognize the signs and symptoms are most likely to save someone you love. Know what to do. At Indiana University Health West Hospital, our highly skilled experts can help. Throughout the month of February, our teams are teaching basic hands-only CPR techniques recommended by the American Heart Association and helping you keep tabs on your own heart health with free blood pressure screenings. Visit us online to learn more, iuhealth.org/west/heart. And we also want to thank our friends at the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate video sponsor. FlyerGroup.com is their website. Also got Avon basketball over there for you tonight. So FlyerGroup.com, the website. Flyer comes out every Wednesday and Saturday, and you can read all the big stories from the Hendricks County Flyer online at theflyergroup.com. Okay, so the Bulldogs, it was really a topsy-turvy first quarter there. Bad, really good, and then bad. It ended up down by 7, 15-8 as we start the second. Harrison, the visitors in blue, red letters and numbers. Bulldogs in white, purple letters and numbers. Jumper, top of the key, up, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Ringo, and a foul called on Harrison. And Rob Kendall is my name. I want to thank you for joining us tonight right here on AudioSportsOnline.com or XRB Radio, 1610 a.m., wherever you are tuned in from. Thanks for joining us. Ringo off to Meskel. Meskel, a 3, no good. Rebound Pope. Pope able to track it down, dribbles out, skips it across court to Meskel. Meskel. Lost the handle on it, gets it to Ringo. Ringo to Meskel, another 3. This one's short. Loose ball tipped up by Thompson, saved, but they'll say out of bounds. Last touched by Harrison. Lucas in the lane. Layup is up and good for 2. Trevor Lucas for 2. Around the horn it comes. Jumper up and good. And that was 25. Cole Smith running back the other way. Ringo kicks it over to Pope. Pope, a three. No good. Loose ball fought for out of bounds. Last touched by Brownsburg. So the Bulldogs can't convert. 17-10. 6:34 left to play here in the second quarter. Right side, there's a trap by Thompson. They do get it down inside to the big guy, Songrath. And it's 19-10 in favor of the visitors. Thompson hard to the hole, shot up and in for two. Lead cut to 7. 19-12 is the score. And now a steal, and Walton flushes it home. Walton for two, and a timeout, or something. Oh, water on the floor is the something. And while they clean that up, we will take a moment. Thank our friends at Pete Fay, your State Farm agent. You're finally on your own, living in your own place, paying your bills, making your own decisions. When your decisions involve insurance and financial needs, it's nice to have a little help. Visit State Farm agent Pete Fay. He knows that being on your own shouldn't feel like being alone. Visit State Farm agent Pete Fay at 431 East Northfield, Suite 100 in Brownsburg. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And you will recognize Pete by the little red bug. That is his trademark vehicle. Nearly a steal. Loose ball ends up back in the hands of the Raiders. Right side, Songarath traveled. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Bulldog student section asking for a travel, as are many of the Bulldog patrons. And I say they would be correct. Top of the key. There's the steal. Ringo with the foot race, and he will miss the layup. Rebound, Walton. Up and in for two. Bulldogs on defense, and there's another turnover. It's going to sail out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Bulldogs. Timeout called by Harrison. And with that timeout, we remind you that when plumbing problems arise, do you want a plumbing company with an impressive truck or fancy jingles? Of course not. You want your problem solved quickly and at an affordable price. At Westside Plumbing, we understand you want a plumber who is honest, respectful, and knows how to fix the problem. Westside Plumbing provides fast, professional plumbing service 7 days a week. When you invite Westside Plumbing into your home, be assured they'll be knowledgeable, timely, and will give your home the respect it deserves. Honesty, integrity, and respect. That's what you get when you call Westside Plumbing. 445-8399. That's 445-8399. Westside Plumbing, serving Brownsburg and all of Hendricks County. And the winter of 2013 could mean a new beginning for your outdated jewelry. Diamonds are forever, but styles change and mountings wear away. Let the professionals at Nelson Jewelers in Brownsburg help update your precious heirloom jewelry with a fresh and unique design. You can feel confident that your gems will receive the utmost care in their in-house repair shop. Visit Nelson Jewelers, where you'll find quality jewelry and excellent service. Nelson Jewelers since 1958. A little out of the way, very much out of the ordinary. Next game coming your way Tuesday night. Bulldogs heading to Plainfield to take on the Quakers. I will be there and would kindly encourage you to do so as well. Hopefully the Bulldogs will be on their way to making their season 8-9. 6-9 right now, looking for a win tonight to get it to 7-9. 19-16 our score, 4:40 left to play in the second quarter. Bulldogs on the low side of the score, but have fought hard to maintain this close ball game. Walton dribbling, restarts the offense. Now we'll pull up, long three, no good. Rebound, Houston, nice rebound. And back up top to Walton. Walton with the ball, left side. Takes the screen, now there's a steal. And here come the Raiders back the other way. That was 25 Smith with the steal. Gets it off to Rogers. Nice move. Songerath couldn't get it to go. Pass ahead to Ringo. Here comes Ringo. Gets it to Houston in the corner. Houston backs up. Over to Lucas. Lucas a three. We're tied at 19. And the Bulldogs, after trailing oh no, they'll say that was a long two. Apparently foot on the line. So a bad break for foul on the play, and that means that the visitors will head to the foul line. Smith, free throw, up, no good. Rebound, Lucas, and you got to like that. A host of Bulldogs crashing in there for the rebound. Ringo across the timeline, 3:25 to play, and a steal. And a whistle. And a foul, I think, is going to be called on Harrison. That'll be the fourth foul on the visitors. 17 fouls for Brownsburg. Inbound, Lucas, three ball. It's good! That was definitely a three. 21-19. And he stepped on the line. Whistle, timeout Harrison. 21-19 the score, 3:13 left to play in the first half. Let's thank our friends at Ivy Tech. Looking for an option that makes college affordable? Ivy Tech Community College has opened a new campus located just off I-74 in Crawfordsville this January. You can earn an associate's degree in business administration entirely on the new campus. If you're planning to pursue a bachelor's degree, Ivy Tech can help. Our credits transfer to four-year schools, so you can save a lot in the first 2 years and graduate with much less debt. Now's the time. Ivy Tech's the place. Visit ivytech.edu or call 888-IVY-LINE to enroll today. Timeout is over. Play back in session. Bulldogs with the ball. Up by 2. Around the horn to Lucas. Another three. Trevor Lucas heating up. Around the horn it comes. Inside to the big guy. Now to Rogers. Jumper, no. And here comes Ringo running out of there. Right side to Ringo. Walton on the floor, hard to the hole, and the call is a blocking foul. So break there for Brownsburg. Thought they might go with the charge. And the ball's knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say that's a turnover by the Bulldogs. Center of the floor. And now there's a steal by Houston. Ringo running back the other way. Takes it all the way to the right side. Now flips it off over to Lucas. Kicks it up top to Walton. Round the horn it comes. Over to Lucas. Lucas, left side. Now over to Ringo. No, check that. That's Harney. To Lucas. To Walton. Minute 30 to play. Walton takes it in. Missed the layup. Loose ball pulled out of there. And here come the Raiders back the other way. Bulldogs up by 5. Started the game down 9. So they've outplayed them by 14. Over the past, 8, basically 13 minutes or so. 24-19 the score. I want to again thank our friends at the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate video sponsor. Their sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health, could not do it without them. Flyer comes out every Wednesday and Saturday. So a new paper coming out here in a couple days. You can get all the stories online at flyergroup.com. So if you're read about everything online, sometimes before it comes out in the paper, flyergroup.com. Special thanks to our friends Dave and Harold and all our friends over there at the Hendricks County Flyer. Shot is up and good. And 2 free throws down the hatch from Jacob Payne. Cut the lead to 3. Left side, Lucas, a 3, no good. Rebound to Walton, and Walton up, but they are not going to count that. Head coach Ronald Norad asking for the bucket to count. The officials converse. Let's see what they come up with. Coach still asking politely. And now, yes, good job by the coach, Ronald Norad, able to finagle that basket to count. Coach earning his paycheck. Shot is up, it's no good. Rebound tipped away out of bounds. Pass touched by the Bulldogs. 26-21 the score, 57 seconds left to play here in the first half. Again, Rob Kendall is my name. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Right here on audiosportsonline.com, also XRB Radio, 1610 AM. Top of the key. There's a save. Nice job by Rogers. Very athletic play there to keep the ball from being an over and back violation. Loose ball stripped away. It's on the floor. Fought for. Jump ball called. And it's going to belong to... Oh, did they call a foul? They did call a foul. Ha! Both teams really fighting for the basketball there that time, and they eventually called a foul on the Bulldogs. So bad break for Brownsburg. Shot is up. It's no good. Pulled down by Walton, so no damage done. Ringo with the ball, and this will likely be the final play of the first half, and the Bulldogs want to hold it for that length of time. Walton really looking to take control there. Over to Good, to Houston, up top to Walton. Well, Walton's going to be a big-time force over the next 2 years. He has improved immensely under the tutelage of Ronald Norad. Walton dishes it off to Good. Good, a jumper, up and good. Ian Good for 2. 3 seconds, 2. and one, and the shot will not go. So we've played one half, 28-21. The Bulldogs lead it as we head into the locker room before we break for halftime. Hey, would you recognize the warning signs of a heart attack when it mattered most? Don't ignore the signs. Listen to your heart. 88% of cardiac arrests occur at home, which means your ability to recognize the signs and symptoms are most likely to save someone you love. Know what to do at Indiana Health West Hospital. Our highly skilled experts can help. Throughout the month of February, our teams are teaching basic hands-only CPR techniques recommended by the American Heart Association and helping you keep tabs on your own heart health with free blood pressure screenings. Visit us online to learn more at iuhealth.org/west/heart. All right, let's pause. Let's take a break. And let's come back with the second half where the Bulldogs lead it by 7 over the Raiders right here on audiosportsonline.com.
Talking into the microphone.
All right, here we go. Back with the second half here on AudioSportsOnline.com. Rob Kendall here with you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a great, what will this be? This will be a Thursday evening as the Bulldogs lead the Raiders by 7. And we are just about ready to begin the second half. Bulldogs, the home team in white. Purple letters and numbers, the Raiders of Harrison. The visitors in blue. Red letters and numbers. Want to thank our friends at Hoosier Pizza, our billboard sponsor all month long. Bring your coupon in from the flyer. You can also get it on Twitter, or if you order a 14-inch pizza, you get a free one. Can't beat that. What a great deal. Hoosier Pizza, located right there at the corner of Northfield Drive and 136 in the Marathon Gas Station Shopping Center. And we encourage you to head on out there. Also, the hosts of the Ronald Norred Show. So, every Tuesday night, except it won't be this Tuesday because Coach Norred is, Coach Norred will be playing the ball game, which we'll be broadcasting against Plainfield. So I think we're going to tape that on Wednesday this week. We may try to do it live from Hoosier Pizza because it'll air on our radio station on Wednesday night too. So we'll let you know. We will keep you informed on Tuesday evening as to how we're going to, what do they call that, the strategery of how that's going to work. Bulldogs will begin with the ball as they lead it by 7. Again, Rob Kendall is my name. I want to thank you for joining us tonight right here on AudioSportsOnline.com. Certainly appreciate you spending your time with us as the Bulldogs lead it by 7. Lucas on the wing. Down inside to the big guy, Thompson. Thompson, power dribble, turnaround jumper, shot up, and no good. Loose ball tipped up, rebound to Houston, up and in for 2. Tyler Houston for 2, and that will expand the lead to 9, 30-21. .35 is Houston. Gets it off to Songerath. So both teams with the Houston, though they are spelled differently. Brownsburg's Houston. Harrison's Huston. Turnover by the Bulldogs will come back to the visitors. And there's a whistle. We got a foul. I think they're going to call that a foul before the shot. First foul on the Bulldogs. Oh, nice move there by Rogers, able to put it up and in for 2. Harney across the timeline. He'll flip it off over to Walton, back to Lucas. Lucas dribbles left side, down inside to the big guy Thompson. Thompson spin move, left hand, hook shot, up and in for 2. Thompson for the deuce. And the Bulldogs now lead it again by 9. 32-23. Bulldogs playing some nice perimeter defense here. Rogers with the ball now. Dribbles right side. Pass down inside, stolen away by Lucas. Lucas out, pressing ahead. Here comes Trevor Lucas. Lobs ahead to Walton. Couldn't flush it home. Tried the alley-oop. Lucas ends up back with the basketball. Fires up an air ball. Thompson tried to tie it up. And out of there with it. Here come the Raiders. Don't forget, we're going to have the girls sectional semifinal tomorrow night. Lucas to the hole and up and in for 2. And a timeout going to be spent by Harrison. Hey, nothing makes you think of the future like holding it in your arms. The wonder of being a new parent includes planning for your child's future, and now's the time to start looking to someone who's been there from the start. State Farm agent Pete Fay in Brownsburg can ensure your life insurance will keep pace with your family's growing financial needs. For more information on life insurance, visit State Farm agent Pete Fay at 431 East Northfield, Suite 100 in Brownsburg. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And when plumbing problems arise, do you want a plumbing company with an impressive truck or fancy jingles? Of course not. You want your plumbing problem solved quickly and at an affordable price. At Westside Plumbing, we understand you want a plumber who is honest, respectful, and knows how to fix the problem. Westside Plumbing provides fast, professional plumbing service 7 days a week. When you invite Westside Plumbing into your home, be assured they'll be knowledgeable, timely, and will give your home the respect it deserves. Honesty, integrity, and respect. That's what you get when you call Westside Plumbing at 445-8399. That's 445-8399. Westside Plumbing, serving Brownsburg and all of Hendricks County, 445-8399. Hey, we'd like to give a special hello. We, of course, are a Brownsburg broadcast, but we welcome our viewers wherever they may be from. Would like to welcome Jared Thomas, proud member of our military, watching us tonight. And his brother is number 41, Noah Thomas. So thanks to Jared for tuning us in tonight. Certainly appreciate that. And we are glad you're tuned in with us. So thanks for your service, and certainly appreciate that. Bulldogs lead it by 11, 34-23. 5 minutes, 16 seconds left to play here in the third quarter of action. Foul on the Bulldogs. Inside and up and in for two. That was number 31, Jacob Bauer. Special hello to our friend Chris Worley. We love Worley. He fine Brownsburg resident, member of the XRB radio team, and occasionally a member of this broadcast team. Chris tuning us in tonight as well. Rebound put up and in for two by Houston. Lead back to 11, 36-25, 4:30 left to play in the third. So hope Chris is having a good time watching the St. Louis Blues tonight while he's listening to us. So thanks for tuning us in, Chris. We certainly appreciate that. Another foul in the Bulldogs, so they've got three. Here tonight. Ball comes to the top of the key. Rogers with it. Ball comes right side. All the way over to Thomas. Thomas, spin move. Kicks it back out up top. And a long three ball is good. That was Jacob Bauer for three. And that'll make it 36-28. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Again, your Bulldogs will be back in action Tuesday night at Plainfield. County matchup for the Bulldogs. High rainbow shot from Harney is good for two. And the lead back to 10, 38-28. And a whistle. And a foul, offensive foul looks like it's going to be called on the Harrison Raiders. Don't forget, every week we've got the Ronald Norad Show. It comes your way Wednesday night, 6 o'clock, XRB Radio, 1610 a.m. And we tape it from Hoosier Pizza in beautiful Brownsburg. Had so much good response since we started that. Got a lot today here at the stadium. Parents talking about it. Coach Norad, of course, an absolute blast to be around. And we're very excited about that. I want to thank our friend Jeff Aldridge and all the fine folks over there at Hoosier Pizza that that we are able to uh, do that show there. So special thanks to Jeff and all of our friends at Hoosier Pizza at the corner of Northfield Drive and 136 in Brownsburg. Bit of an errant pass there by the Bulldogs. Comes back into the hands of the Raiders. Top of the key, now left side. 25, that's Smith. All the way right side now to Rogers. Rogers dribbling, puts it on the floor. Acrobatic pass down inside. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bauer. And he is fouled, and he's going to end up at the free throw line, I think, shooting 2. Hey, the winter of 2013 could mean a new beginning for your outdated jewelry. Diamonds are forever, but styles change and mountings wear away. Let the professionals at Nelson Jewelers in Brownsburg help you update your precious heirloom jewelry with a fresh and unique design. You can feel confident that your gems will receive the utmost care in their in-house repair shop. Visit Nelson Jewelers, where you'll find quality jewelry and excellent service. Visit Nelson Jewelers since 1958. A little out of the way, very much out of the ordinary. First free throw was good. Second one up. It's short. Rebound pulled out of there by 44, Sam Comer. Haven't heard his name a whole lot this year, but Sam getting some action here tonight. He did play in that win against Crawfordsville. Comer is a junior, 6'5". 3 ball is good. Ringo for 3. 41-29 the score. Raiders now back with the basketball. And now a steal. Meskel ahead to Ringo. Ringo good for 2. 5 quick points for Xavier Ringo. Lead now extends to 14. 43-29. So great turnaround for the Bulldogs. They were down 9-0 at one point in this game and have come all the way back. Really a 23-point advantage since that awful start. The Bulldogs can hang on here. Still a long way to go in this one, but they would move to 7-9 on the year. And of course, Coach and I have talked to Link. Nice pass into Rogers there, as that was Bauer getting the ball down inside. We talked about that importance of finishing the year 500. It's a rough start for Brownsburg. Have really pulled it back together, and this win tonight would go a long way to getting them there. Whistle, double foul going to be called. (43-31), Bulldogs up by 12 and have the basketball. Ringo, right side, looks, flips it off over to Comer. Comer gets the ball down inside, lost the handle on it, gets it to Good, nice move, missed the layup. Rebound ends up in the hands of Meskel, and Meskel will flip it back up top. Taking the high screen. Dishes off to Comer. Loose ball fought for. Ball on the floor. Picks it up. Here comes Harrison. 3 ball on the way is up and no good. A whistle. Foul on the floor. Going to be called, I think, against the Bulldogs. Again, I want to say special thanks to Shane Ray back in the XRB radio studios. Appreciate all that Shane does, pressing all the buttons so that we can be on the XRB airwaves. And for those of you that are listening on XRB radio, should you near a computer at some point, don't forget you can watch the live video webcast of our broadcast online at audiosportsonline.com. Shot is up, it's no good, and a traveling call on the Raiders. So nice job by the Bulldogs. Force the turnover. 43-31, 41 and a half seconds left to play in the third quarter. Ball comes left side over to Meskel. Meskel back to Ringo. Ringo dribbles in, now back out up top. Between the legs. Ringo continues to dribble. He'll hold. Now takes it in center of the floor. Left side to Meskel. Meskel a three. It's up. It's no good. Rebound fought for. And pulled out of there. And a whistle and a foul is called on someone. If it's on the Bulldogs, it is. That is the 7th team foul. So this could perhaps be the key that our friends at Harrison have been looking for, as they will shoot free throws the rest of the ball game. First free throw is good. That is number 11, Cade Reneker, at the foul line for the Raiders. And Reneker calmly strokes the first. One more on the way for Reneker. Shot is up. No good. A rebound to Walton. A whistle. And a timeout called by Brownsburg. Full timeout. A little bit odd there to call a timeout at that stage, but perhaps Coach Norred, something particular he wanted to work on. Hey, a new Ivy Tech Community College campus is located just off I-74 in Crawfordsville and is open for the spring 2013 semester. The new campus will feature science labs and computer classrooms. You can earn an associate's degree in business administration and continue your studies online and earn a bachelor's degree through an arrangement with the Western Governors University. Be among the first students on a brand new Ivy Tech campus. Call 888-IVY-LINE or go to ivytech.edu. Ivy Tech is changing lives. All right, so inbound for the Bulldogs. They've got 5.7 seconds to go, and perhaps Coach Norred has something particular he wanted to work on. Ringo's got it up across the timeline, takes it left side, now takes it all the way to the hole, lost the handle on it out of bounds, and that will do it for the third period. So 43-32, our score as we head to the fourth. Bulldogs on the right side of that score. Hey, would you recognize the warning signs of a heart attack when it mattered most? Don't ignore the signs. Listen to your heart. 88% of cardiac arrests occur at home, which means your ability to recognize the signs and symptoms are most likely to save someone you love. Know what to do at Indiana University Health West Hospital. Our highly skilled experts can help. Throughout the month of February, our teams are teaching basic hands-only CPR techniques recommended by the American Heart Association and helping you keep tabs on your own heart health with free blood pressure screenings. Visit us online to learn more at iuhealth.org/west/heart. One quarter left to play, and the Bulldogs lead it by 11, 43-32. Again, Rob Kendall is my name. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight right here on audiosportsonline.com. And it will be Raider basketball to begin our fourth period. Zeb Halsema with the ball. Pass down into Bauer. Bauer goes up. Nice defense. Rebound in there to Songarath, and he's able to put it up and in for two. Lead is now 9, 7:30 to play in the ball game. 43-34 Bulldogs over the Raiders. Lucas dribbles, center of the floor, flips it off. In the ballgame for Brownsburg for the first time is Zach Miller, a senior, number 10. Zach played a fine game against Harrison, or I'm sorry, Crawfordsville, but we've not seen him until now against Harrison. Inside, Walton, hoop, and the harm. (45-34) the score. And up and in for two. 36-45. Bulldogs with the lead. Harney with it. Dribbles high in the wing left side. And a whistle. And a foul going to be called on Raiders, which means the Bulldogs back to the line shooting two. Lucas gets them both. Lead back to 11. And a whistle. And another foul. Going to be called on Brownsburg. Got them both. 47-38. Inside, Walton lost the handle on it. And the ball is knocked. No, traveling call. So the lead will remain 9. Brownsburg with the ball. Over to Lucas. Lucas, 3-ball, short. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Brownsburg. Last touch by Harrison. 5:53 left to play in the fourth. 47-38. Brownsburg with the lead and the ball. Bulldogs, the home team in white. Purple letters and numbers. Raiders, blue jerseys, dark blue. I guess it's actually more orange than red, letters and numbers. I've been describing them as red, but closer look would see them as orange. Rob Kendall is my name. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight right here on audiosportsonline.com. Thomas with the ball in the wing. Gets it off to Rogers. Shot is partially blocked. And Harney's going to come out of there with it. To Lucas. And a traveling on Trevor Lucas. Top of the key. 3 ball is up and good. That was number 11, Cade Renneker. 47-41. 5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Bulldogs up by 6. Into the hole, shot blocked, and a foul, no foul called. Kind of surprised about that. But Bulldogs now will have to play defense. On the wing, Bulldogs matching up. Inside to the big guy, Thomas. He'll kick it in the corner. Now back out up top, right side. Payne with it. Backs it down inside to Smith. Smith tried to hit Thomas. Ball sails out of bounds. They will say last touched by Brownsburg. So the ball's going to belong to Harrison. Story, if you're just joining us, has, it was really a tale of the first 3 minutes and everything that came after. Bulldogs were down 9-0 to begin the ball game. They stretched the lead. Let's see, I believe they got it to 14 at one point. And now the lead is 6, so Harrison has fought back in this one. Let's see if they can convert. Brownsburg needing a defensive stop here. Nice spin move. Gets it off. Jumper up. It's good for 2, and that was Cole Smith. And a timeout going to be spent by the Bulldogs. Let's take a moment to thank our friends at Hoosier Pizza, located right there on the corner of Northfield Drive and 136 in Brownsburg, the Marathon Gas Station Shopping Center. All month long, order a 14-inch pizza, get a free 14-inch pizza. Can't beat that. It's like $10.08 with tax. What a deal. Also want to thank our friends at FlyerGroup.com, the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate video sponsor. We cannot do this without them. Thank you, FlyerGroup.com. Don't forget to pick up your flyer every Wednesday and Saturday. Find out everything that's going on in Hendricks County. Okay, here we go. Bulldogs with the ball, up by 4. 4 minutes, 5 seconds to play in the ball game. Thompson has it on the wing, off to Walton. Walton dribbles center of the floor, picks up the dribble. Nowhere to go with the ball. Now gets it back, takes it all the way to the right side, backs up, picks up the dribble. Nearly a steal. Houston tracks it down. Houston back over to Walton. Walton facing up, takes it center of the floor. Little acrobatic shot, couldn't get it to go. Wanted a foul. Didn't get it. Now the Raiders press back the other way. Here comes Lafayette Harrison. Rogers into the big guy Thomas. Missed the shot. Rebound pulled out of there by Lucas. (47-43). 3:20 left to play in the ball game. To Walton. Walton, center of the floor, now right side. Into Thompson. Thompson lost the handle on it. Loose ball fought for, and a timeout was called, and they're going to give it to him. So Harrison gets the timeout. 2:53 to play in the ball game. And it's a 47-43 score. Okay, down inside to Thomas. Thomas gets it up. There's a 3 ball. It's up. It's good. And the sharp shooting sophomore, Reniker, has cut the lead to 1. He has been on fire here in the past few minutes. And the Bulldogs really need to step up. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Thompson with the ball high on the wing. Off to Walton. Walton to Lucas. Lucas, a long-range 3 is good. Trevor Lucas responds. And Lucas with a 3. That'll make it a 50-46 ball game. 2:10 to play. Bulldogs trying to hang on for the win. It would move them to 7-9 on the year. Big guy Thomas has it. Gets it off. Now right side it'll come. Now back to, nope, he'll hold on to it. That's Smith. Smith guarded by Harney. Smith underneath the basket. And a steal by Houston. Houston nearly has it stolen away. Comes back in the hands of Thompson. And now the Bulldogs can play the clock here. Lucas with it, and a foul is called. And I believe it's going to be a foul on Harrison. Minute 33 to play. And that will put the Bulldogs at the foul line. If indeed it is on the Raiders, it is. And so to the foul line, Brownsburg will go. Shot is up, and it is no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Bauer. So the Bulldogs with a missed opportunity there. Top of the key comes. Oh, nice bump fake by Reniker. He wanted to shoot that shot. Goes down inside to Songarath, and he's able to put it in for 2. A minute 12 to play. Bulldogs up by 2 points, 50-48. Walton slowly walks the ball, now gives it off to Harney. Harney up across the 10-second line. Harney gives it off to Houston. Houston to Walton. Walton wants to go one-on-one. Now backs down into Thompson. Thompson, big spin move. Shot up, no good. Rebound out of there to Bauer. And the Bulldogs have got to play defense and do not give up a 3. Looking down inside, trying to get off. Falls down, stolen away. Ball on the floor. Houston ends up with it. And now a timeout called by Ronald Norred. 39 seconds to play, 50-48. Bulldogs with the ball, leading by 2. All right, here we go. Inbound for the Bulldogs now. Long, and Walton fell down. Oh, man, terrible break for the Bulldogs. They had Walton wide open off that inbound, and he just, I don't know if he tripped over his feet or what, but the turnover gives the ball back to the Raiders. 39 seconds to play. They're down by 2. And, they got to be thinking about getting the ball to Reniker, the sharpshooter, who has almost single-handedly brought them back into the ball game. Top of the key, Rogers. Oh, nice play by Harney. Foot race to the ball. Jump ball called. Oh, no, timeout, Brownsburg. How about that? Big play by Harney. And a timeout for the Bulldogs. They'll get the ball at half court, 31 seconds to play. Okay, here we go. Time for the Bulldogs to throw it in. Houston gets it into Walton in the backcourt. Walton dribbles right side. He's fouled. And with 27 seconds to go, Walton's going to head to the free throw line. Chance to extend the lead. It's 50-48. He'll shoot one in the bonus. Got the first. Big one from KJ. Second one is good, and it's now a two-possession ball game. Time running short on the Raiders. Bulldogs playing some tight defense. There's a quick jumper. It's up. It's off the back of the rim. It's no good. Lucas grabs the rebound. Tries to pull the ball out of there. Does successfully. And now is fouled with 13 seconds to play. Good job by Brownsburg. Well, as we wrap up our broadcast tonight, I want to once again thank the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate billboard sponsor. Also want to thank, in addition to their corporate sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. Also want to thank our friends at Hoosier Pizza, our billboard sponsor. Let me rephrase that. Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate sponsor. Hoosier Pizza, our billboard sponsor. Free throw miss. Walton grabs the rebound, puts it up, hoop in the harm. Great play by KJ Walton, and that should be just about all she wrote, making the lead 54-48 with 10 seconds to play. Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate sponsor. Hoosier Pizza, our billboard sponsor. I want to thank our friends at XRB Radio as well, and those of you who have watched or listened at home. Free throw good. Timeout. Harrison, 9 seconds to play, 55-48. And that is the final timeout for Harrison. It is. Inbound quickly. Bulldogs playing no fouls here. Harrison out of timeouts. There's a quick three ball. It's up. It's no good. Loose ball fought for. Put back up and good. Boy, that kid can shoot. Reniker nails it. But that will do it. Bulldogs take it. 55-50. Big win for Brownsburg. And they move to 7-9 on the year. The winning streak extends to 3. So that's going to do it for us tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Hope you have a very safe and happy rest of your weekend. We'll see you next Tuesday when the Bulldogs travel to Plainfield to take on the Quakers. Until then, I'm Rob Kendall saying so long, everybody.